Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making my lactation cookies. I swear by these cookies. Anytime, I probably make these every 2 weeks. They last about a week and a half in my house. Jace loves them. Justin's still kind of weird about them, but I swear by them and I think they're probably the best cookie I've ever had. So first things first, I have my recipe. I'm going to post this recipe in the description bar down below. But first things we're going to do is kind of get all of our ingredients out. I don't usually cook on this side of the island, but I kind of lined up everything. I'm going to turn my oven on, preheat oven to 350. I put my cookie sheets out on the top of the oven. I also use these. These are the Reynolds cookie baking sheets. They're pre-cut. They usually lay pretty flat and they're super easy. Nothing ever sticks to my cookie sheet. I have my baby monitor here. Baby's sleeping in that room, and Justin and James are sleeping in that room. It's nap time, so I'm trying to get this all filmed and get ready to go. So I use these. These are old cookie baking sheets, and I love them. I've used them for actually a long time. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get 4 tablespoons of water, and then we're gonna get 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal. I buy the organic flaxseed meal from Spectrum. I buy this online from Amazon. And I keep it in the fridge. It has a zipper, but I always put an extra Ziploc on all my Ziplocs, so I just keep them nice and fresh. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of this into 2 tablespoons of water. Flaxseed is really, really good for everybody, and it's extra. Get some extra stuff going for your milk supply for these lactation cookies. So I kind of mix that in, and you'll add it to your wet ingredient mixture. All right, so that's how much flaxseed you're gonna use, 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna put this to the side, and this will go back in the fridge. Next, we're ready to mix all of our wet ingredients. So we are gonna start with a cup of butter. I have my trash can over here and it's open, so I just open everything and go right to the trash with all my stuff. So we're gonna do 1 cup of butter, that's a 1/2 cup. And this is room temp. It's been out for maybe an hour or 2. All right, to our butter, we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of white sugar. So, I usually do, because it's easier to scoop out of my packages, I start with the 1/2 cups. So we'll get 1 cup of brown sugar and just lightly pack it, make sure it's nice and even. So there's 1/2. So a fun fact about brown sugar, I put it in my still-cut oats every morning, and I also put it in my coffee. Does anybody put brown sugar in their coffee? I find that it just doesn't make just makes it like a richer sweetness. It's not as like sweet as sugar. It just makes like a richer sweetness in my coffee. So I use brown sugar in my coffee. My white sugar is full, so I'm actually gonna do 1/4 cups for these. So we're gonna go. I made these cookies with Jace when I was nursing him. I found this recipe actually online on Pinterest, and I started, it was kind of the simplest one with the most kind of common ingredients. So I went with this one, and it is delicious. Justin gets mad that I don't ever make regular cookies. I always just make these lactation cookies. So we got 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of white sugar, and 1 cup of butter. We're gonna go ahead and mix that in. Get that all creamed together. As we do the wet ingredients, just like with any cookie, you do wet ingredients and you also do some dry ingredients. I like to sift my dry ingredients. So I'm gonna start with 2 cups of flour. So when I was pregnant with Jess, I think it was the weekend before we went into for our delivery, I actually typed up this recipe because I always used to go to my phone, go to my Pinterest and try to find it. I actually went on to my computer, typed up, and then I laminated it so that it would be clean. I could spill on it, I could do whatever on it, I could just wipe it clean. I put it on my fridge before we went and had Jet, so that in case I had any issues or wanted to kind of bump my own supply, I had that recipe up and ready. A teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. So we've got our salt. So this is kind of standard. All this stuff is standard. The only kind of different things that we put in here is Brewers yeast, flaxseed, and tons of oatmeal. So this is like an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, and they're just delicious. Salt, baking soda, and into this actually goes our Brewers yeast. The Brewers yeast has like this bittery kind of smell to it. Justin says he can taste it in here. I can't taste it in the cookies. I think they just taste good, but you can definitely, when you mix it in, you can definitely, oven's ready, you can definitely kind of smell it in the air. So Brewers yeast is 4 tablespoons of Brewers yeast. So it comes like this. I also order this on Amazon. I used to go to a local, like a Whole Foods kind of market, but it's just easier for me to go to Amazon, or actually Amazon come to me. So we're gonna do 4 of these. I also store my Brewers yeast in the fridge also. This is from a company called Now, Brewers Yeast Superfood. Reduced bitterness. I don't know, it's still kind of that bittery kind of smell. So I'm gonna sift all this in. All right. So Jet is going to join us for the rest of this cookie making, maybe. All right, so where are we? We're gonna continue to beat the butter and the sugars, brown sugar and white sugar. Mix that all in. The next thing we're gonna do is add 2 eggs. So we'll move our dry ingredients over here. So we got 2 eggs in there. We're gonna mix that in well. This is a solid wrap. I use this at home, not too much, just when I really need to get something done. I just wrap him on. He'll usually fall back to sleep, and he's pretty secure in there. I do hold his head and his upper back just to make sure he's extra secure. But his bum's nice and tight. He's nice and snug here. He likes to lift his head. He's 2 months old as of yesterday, so he's exploring a little bit. All right, so our eggs are in there and mixed. Now we're gonna get that flaxseed meal that we put in that water so that it was thin. Now it's kind of like this sludginess. We're gonna pour that in. And next we're gonna add our vanilla. Don't judge us. We were at Sam's and I needed vanilla, so I figured this would last me the rest of my life. A teaspoon of vanilla. So add this little teaspoon in here. Alright, next we're going to add our dry ingredients. So this is a slow process. It does take a little while because it will kind of fluff up in the air if you add too much. So I like to get whatever this is, just a small scoop, a 1/4 of a cup, and just do a little bit at a time to that wet mixture. And just add all this in slowly. We're going to continue to add all this dry to the wet. After we add this dry ingredients, we are going to add our oatmeal. And I am using 3 cups of old-fashioned oatmeal, not instant, old-fashioned. So I have my old-fashioned oats, 3 cups, and we are going to just dump those in that mixer and get those mixed in. It does make the mixer work a little bit, so just kind of go slowly. That and then it says the recipe calls for 1 cup of So I got this big giant bag of chocolate chips at Sam's. Right, so I think that looks good. That's it for the recipe. Now our oven is preheated. We're gonna scoop these little cookies, about a little bit less than a tablespoon each is what I usually do, onto our cookie sheets with the parchment paper. And I usually start at about 12 minutes. I check them at 12 minutes. I think with this oven in this house, it's like 14 minutes for me. And the longest part is just baking all these cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the kitchen, maybe give this baby some milk, and start baking cookies. If you like this channel, if you find this video helpful, please click that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will see you in our next video. Like I said, I love these lactation cookies. I find they really help for me. I've never actually measured today and tomorrow how much more milk that I'm pumping. And I just kind of thought, I haven't had lactation cookies in about 2-3 weeks. I'll make a batch, and we will kind of boost my supply just a little bit. So we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, Jenny. Goodbye.